Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're here in West Valley today doing a sewer scope. We're at 3527 Crestfield Drive. Today is January 31st, 2025, and we have the camera pushed out 108 feet to the city connection. And now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So the first connection point is called the nose on. This is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a decent connection there. A little bit of an offset on that first turn where you can see the edge of the pipe. Not too bad, but just a small one. This is clay pipe. Pretty common for the age. One thing about clay pipes is that you have very short sections of it, and so you have a lot of joints. When you have a lot of joints, there's a lot more spots where roots could come through, which is not ideal. So far I'm not seeing any roots, which is great. And then one of the main things I'm looking at is if you have proper grade. You always want to have proper grade where everything is draining on its own with gravity. Which so far it looks like it is. I would definitely recommend getting the insurance on this line. When you have an older line like this, you're more likely to get roots or cracks or blockages caused by roots. Also, with all the joints, you're more likely to get offsets where the pipes can slip. This is a sewer access point, so somewhere out in the yard, most likely. It's probably buried, but there's a pipe that you could dig up and access the sewer line from there. You would have to have it located, but it's most likely buried. Good that it's there though. Now we're transitioning to cast iron. It's like another offset there. You see that lip? That's a spot where waste could get stuck and could create a blockage. The only way to fix an offset is to dig it up and do a spot repair. This is all cast iron. As you can see, cast iron gets real rough and rusty. It will eventually need to be replaced. There's a little friend. You want to avoid putting wet wipes or feminine hygiene products down the line. Nothing that could get stuck. Just put down what you need to. Even if wipes say flushable, don't flush them. They don't break down and they build up and create blockages. Now we're coming back up the stack. This house also has a lot of ABS, which is a black plastic. One issue with ABS is that the fittings tend to crack around the glue joints. I found a lot of dry stains on these ABS fittings throughout the house. Most of them are concealed, but in the basement there's a drop ceiling that I could peek through, and I could see some dry stains, like underneath the tub, for example. There were some dry stains on the drop ceiling, and when I looked up there, I could see ABS lines that were very stained, and so it's tough to know how bad some of them are because most of those joints are concealed, but you do have ABS in this house. I'm going to end this recording.